they're hot, they're power couples, they're toxic, or maybe even star-crossed lovers. There seem to be many reasons why people put celebrity couples on the twin flame pedestal. But in this video we want to find out what makes a twin flame a true twin flame. How can we tell if a celebrity couple may be true twin flames or not? Are they twin flames just if one of them writes a song called Twin Flame? Or is there more that we need to look at? What is the nature of a twin flame? I'll answer these questions in this video, so make sure you watch it till the end. And by the end of the video, you will have an idea how you can tell a true twin flame couple from one that is not anywhere close to the sacred energy. What is the number one characteristic of true twin flames? And you may be surprised, no, it's not the running and chasing that you often hear about. That may be a small portion for some twin flames, yes, because if you have some fears of abandonment, of course, the other person has to mirror that until you take care of that. If you're not in your self-love, of course, the other person cannot show you how amazing you are until you take care of that. So that running and chasing is something, yes, that may be important, but it is not the number one sign to recognize twin flames. It's not the number one characteristic at all. I was trying to find some famous twin flames. I googled them and I found some things, and yeah, I'm not impressed by what I found, to be honest. Too many people, they just put the label twin flame on people just because, I don't know, it's the epic love story. Yes, there is a couple, they are hot together, they are a power couple, especially, for example, if they're celebrities, if they are in the public eye. Wow, power couple, they must be twin flames. Why? I mean, it may be, but why? So I was looking at some twin flame couples, or alleged twin flame couples. I think we may have actually found one here. I just did the astrology. I did not record the astrology video yet. I started getting into it, and I already started working on this astrology video about them. And look at that. I mean, there is a lot going on. We have star-crossed lovers here. They have some things, but they do have very, very interesting astrology. I have to get into it a bit more. I just started, but just by the start, yes, we may have a legit twin flame couple in those two. Not monadic twin flames, but if so, split twin flames. I'm going to record a video on that. Make sure you watch it. Others, I don't know anything about them. I'm interested in those. I may make an astrology video about those. I found this one. This is an Indian twin flame teacher. And of course I know this actor. I mean, if you have ever watched any Bollywood film, and they do have a whole collection of these, you know this actor. So I don't know I cannot say anything about that. I don't know anything about that. But she also was talking about Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. I mean, I already debunked that in one of my astrology videos. But what annoyed me were other pages as well, like this one. It raised the question to me, why would people call those people, I mean, some are fictional characters, obviously. Why are they twin flames? Just because they're a power couple? Like, we've got the Beckhams here. Where were they? I saw them here. I haven't done their astrology yet, but I'm going to do that in the future because now I am intrigued. But the reason for this video, what's the number one sign of a twin flame connection? And if you resonate with a twin flame, or you think you may be in a twin flame connection, it will be your number one sign as well. Or if you try to label celebrities, for example, I don't know how many alleged twin flame Justin Bieber is supposed to have. Like, some say his now wife, others say Selena Gomez is his twin flame. Just because they had this on-off, you could say toxic relationship. But twin flames are not about toxicity at all. They're not about narcissism. I don't know if any of those people are narcissists. I have no idea. I don't know them personally, and I haven't watched one single interview, so I don't know. But just because there is trauma or drama, both of it, trauma and drama involved, does not automatically mean it's a twin flame connection. It may be trauma bonding, it may be what we call karmic, it could be anything. It could be just a mismatch, because sometimes we feel attracted to people. I mean, I have always been on a spiritual path, so for me it is about a connection, having the instant connection. This is how I go with my gut feeling. But not everybody is like me, or maybe like you. Some people think, oh, this person is attractive because they have the kind of status I like, or they have the kind of look I like, what I'm into. You know, some people, they have like this checklist and choose their spouse, well, according to that. And so we do have couples that there may be authentic feelings and love, but it may not be this overall consuming love. And I'm talking about love, I'm not talking about overall consuming obsession. There is a difference. So how do you recognize if you are on a true twin flame journey, or celebrities may be on a twin flame journey? Well, it is about spiritual development. That trauma, or drama I meant to say, may be an issue for a while, yes, because there is mirroring going on. As I said earlier, if you have old fears of abandonment, you cannot possibly attract commitment. It's not possible. It's not possible. You will attract somebody who is mirroring your stuff back to you until you heal it. That is your responsibility. It's not your person's job to make you happy. It's not your person's job to give you what you want to have. It is your job to make yourself happy. So if you're stuck in a cycle and it's toxic, it's not a twin flame, because in a true twin flame connection we feel this inner urge to, after a while at least, to really start going on our journey, to heal, to do the shadow work, to analyze ourselves, to contemplate, to deal with our shadows. It is a journey of ascension and awakening. It is realizing, what's awakening? To realize, oh my God, I'm connected to everything that is. I'm not separate from other people. I'm not better than other people. I'm different, and maybe I'm better in some aspects. Maybe I am a better singer than others, but that does not make me a better person. Maybe I'm a faster runner than others, but that does not make me a better person. Maybe I'm more intelligent than others, but again, that does not make me a better person. Maybe I'm wealthier than others. That does not make me a better person. We are all connected. We all have our own attributes that make us stand out in some way. And you learn to realize, what are my strengths? And you learn to strengthen these. You learn about self-worth. So you go on this journey to find out, who am I? And in the beginning, yes, when you start a spiritual path, there is something that's called, when you think your ego died and then you develop a spiritual ego, completely normal. For a while you think, oh my God, I'm spiritual, I'm better than non-spiritual people, and I have these abilities. So the spiritual ego is something you need to be aware of, that can come. But if you are on a true twin flame journey, a twin flame or any kind of divine counterparts comes to show you what is unhealed. A karmic person does that as well, by the way. Okay, if you have unhealed shadows, a karmic person comes to push your buttons, but you stay stuck. Or if you go on your healing journey, then you outgrow them and you fall out of love with them. Whereas on a twin flame journey, they're not toxic in the beginning, to begin with. I mean, they're never toxic. Yes, they will not show you how amazing you are, or they will tell you, yeah, I don't like you, I don't want you, I don't want to be with you, if you have those wounds. But they will not curse at you. Maybe they will push you away, not physically, because often one part of the alleged twin flame or real twin flame may be too clingy, and the other person, their avoidant attachment style gets triggered if one person is too much in the anxious attachment style. So we do have this dynamic here in the beginning. But in a true twin flame connection, you outgrow that. So if you label somebody a twin flame, make sure you analyze them. Are they celebrities? Then how are they acting? A true twin flame will sooner or later realize I am connected to all that is, and they will learn to cherish this beautiful planet we're living on. And especially if they're celebrities and they do have a name, they will use that name in order to step up for people that need protection or for the environment. If they're selfish people who, I don't know, still wear fur or leather or treat other people bad, or they think they're better than other people and they see other people as inferior to them because they are celebrities, then they're not twin flames. That is so far from what a divine counterpart will trigger in you. A divine counterpart will trigger divineness, divine energy within you, which means you don't just realize that you are divine, but you see divinity in everything that surrounds you. And a divine person will not have like a star complex, like I am better because I'm a celebrity. Of course, they, due to their self-love, yes, celebrities, they manifested wealth, they manifested a different lifestyle, and that is okay, and they get to enjoy it because they manifested it as theirs. So if they want to have expensive clothes or diamonds or whatever they want, it's their right to do that if they want that, because again, they manifested it. So I'm not talking about, oh yeah, they're living a fancy lifestyle or they're having a big house so they cannot be twin flames. That's not where I'm going. If they manifested that big house, it's theirs, and I hope they enjoy it. They did a good job on manifesting that, so they deserve it. However, if they think it makes them a better person, if they have been known to treat their assistants in a bad way, for example, or to treat their fans or other people in a condescending way, they are not twin flames. A twin flame would fight for injustice, or rather against injustice, not literally fighting, but they would lead by example. What is a twin flame? It's an awakened being, and they will act like an awakened person. Of course, even an awakened person is still human and will occasionally make mistakes. We all do, that is okay. But an awakened person, if they made a mistake, will be able to apologize. Yes, and they will see their mistakes and learn from it and grow from it. So the thought of Justin Bieber being a twin flame, I mean, he may be an amazing kid. I don't know that person. I don't know him. I'm just, for example, seeing what's in the press. He seems to be no one who is like on this healing journey. There seems to be a lot of shadows and distorted energy within him. And I hope for him that he will, but he's still a kid. We mustn't forget. I mean, he's an adult now, right? I don't know, how old is he? I see him as like this young 20-something-year-old. But remember, twin flames, I do have a video that's called Maturity Required. Twin flames are not puppy love. Twin flames meet for this journey, which is a hard journey because you are absolutely forced to deal with your inner demons. Not literal demons, of course, they're your unhealed stuff. And that's not for the faint-hearted. So Spirit would not send you on this journey when you are just still a child. In astrology, there is something, it's called Saturn return, that will happen in the late 20s, early 30s. And that is basically when astrologically we are starting to become adults. Remember, there's several awakenings, there's not one. That's why I don't like the term awakened, because it sounds like a process that is done, but there's always more to come. A twin flame, a true twin flame, is about finding yourself, connecting to your higher self, connecting to who you are, learning to understand yourself better, purging your own inner emotions, and all of that is triggered by the other person. If you are still in this energy where you think the other person is your savior, well, you're either at the very beginning of your twin flame journey, even if you are on this twin flame journey for 20 years, the duration doesn't matter. It's the stage, and you can't be stuck in a stage for 20 years. But most likely that wouldn't happen in a true twin flame connection, because in a true twin flame connection you have this inner urge to heal and ascend, and spirit will give you information, and all of a sudden the right book will pop up that will teach you something, or the right YouTube video will pop up. So spirit very much triggered this journey for you to ascend, and you will get pushed to do the work. If you're stuck, it's not a twin flame. And the same goes with celebrities. I don't know about them. I don't know how engaged they are in environmental issues, if they're kind. I've heard she may be a little bit stuck up. I don't know. I don't know that woman. Maybe she's just likes to give off that image of being cold, but maybe in private she's the most warm-hearted person ever. I have no idea. But we judge people, or I don't want to say judge. I'd like to say analyze. But if you think a couple is a twin flame, see on how do they treat others, especially those who may be inferior to them when it comes to status and wealth. Because a real twin flame would never ever treat people in a bad way, except for having a bad day, but it's not like their normal typical behavior. So yeah, these are supposed to be twin flames, and I'm thinking like, okay, I've read this story, and they started a war. It started with Paris having to choose between three goddesses, which one to pick, and he's picking Aphrodite because she promised him the most beautiful woman on earth. Not the most loving woman on earth, not true love, but the most beautiful woman on earth. Given in twin flames, there is a strong sexual connection and attractiveness as well going on. Well, when I say attractiveness, I mean other people don't have to find them attractive, but within them, within the connection, they're attracted towards one another. So he kidnapped her, he found her, he kidnapped her, and it started a war that was going on for 10 years, killed lots of people. So does that sound twin flamey to you? Causing a lot of chaos and death? No, that's not a twin flame journey. That is, you could say, a selfish journey. It's, our love is more important than the lives of thousands of people, so let's have them killed, we don't care. That's not a twin flame journey. Here, I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't see a great spiritual development going on here. Yes, there is an amazing couple, they have chemistry. He dies, it's tragic. Is it twin flames? I don't even know those people, to be honest. I don't know many who are on here, to be honest. Bonnie and Clyde, I mean, wasn't that a gangster couple? And didn't they kill themselves? I don't know in the end, but gangsters, I believe, right? Mobsters. Does that sound divine to you? Like divine energy. We're connected to everyone and we want everyone to be happy, but of course we want ourselves to be happy, because you learn that in self-love you can only give to others if your cup is full. But stealing from others, or I have never seen that movie, and it's a classic and I should watch it. And I actually study film theory, so maybe I should watch it. But does that sound anything like a twin flame to you? Or exploiting other people? No. Romeo and Juliet, they were like 14-year-old kids. There was puppy love that ended in several deaths. Does that sound twin flamey to you, or rather obsession? And maybe when you were a teenager, and you probably were, or you still are, then honestly the twin flame topic is, in my opinion, not for you. But if you remember your first love, oh my god, that was always the best, the most intense, right? That's what that story is about. Puppy love, first crush, obsession. Oh my god, we want to be together. Oh my god, adults are so evil because they don't let us to be together. Like pretty much every teenage comedy or tragedy. That's what it is. It's not twin flame love. I don't know about this. I mean, I know a tiny bit of the story, but not enough. I don't know. Were they spiritually ascended? And I mean, there were queens and emperors, I believe. So did they translate that to their people? Did they treat their people well? That's the number one thing to know if somebody's on a twin flame journey. They met a person, and that person triggered a massive awakening, and they're not the same person anymore, because they realize I am a divine being. Everyone else is a divine being as well. And I'm not better than others. I'm different than others, and I'm proud to be different because I came down here to be unique, to be myself. Why would I want to be like everyone else? Because I am a divine spark, and I came here to be myself. I came here to be different than others. I came here to express myself. So spiritual people actually have a strong ego, but not the distorted ego, but the ego is your identity. It's to know who you are and to know you're special. But a spiritual person knows everybody else is special as well. I'm not better, I'm just different. Yeah, as I said here, John Lennon and Yoko Ono may have been the real deal. I just read a little bit about them for the video because I wanted to find if we do have some typical twin flame, like topics, the typical twin flame signs, and we do with those two. So I'm very much looking forward to learn more about them and to analyze their astrology. So make sure you subscribe if you want to watch them. But yes, again, I want to sum it up. Don't just label any Hollywood power couple twin flames. They may be a Hollywood power couple. They may be true love. And that's another thing. People just think, oh, because it's true love, it must be twin flames. No, there's different kind of divine counterparts, and not all of them come with this great mission. It can still be true love, even if it's not a twin flame. But it cannot be a twin flame if there is no great development going on. Healing shadow work, treating others as equals, not looking down on others, always having respect for everyone. That's what a twin flame does. And of course, a twin flame, if they're in their power, they know they have a voice and they use it to protect others or the environment, animals, and all of that. They would not go around wearing furs knowing that some creature had to die for that. That's not twin flame energy. Okay, I hope this video was a bit interesting to you. I was a lot of rambling. But yeah, pages like this, it just triggered that in me, because again, Bonnie and Clyde mobsters, it's not twin flames. Puppy love kids that ended in several deaths, not twin flames. Honestly, please use discernment, and just because it's romantic and passionate and hot, it does not automatically mean it is twin flames. If you see a couple that seems to have all of that, but that is also trying to make this world better, actively trying to make this world better, and treating everyone with respect, yes, then you may have found a legit twin flame couple, or a legit twin flame on their way to become a legit twin flame couple. If you need help with your journey, you can reach out. You know where to find me. My contact information is in the description box below. I wish you all the best, and I see you in another video on personal coaching. Now, bye-bye.